Good morning, and thank you all for coming. On March the 22nd of this year, I stood before you and announced a partnership between federal, state, and locals to combat violent crime here in Montgomery. Today, I want to give you an update on what this partnership has done, and simply put, it's working. We have seen a reduction of approximately 15% in violent crime in Montgomery in comparison to where we were in April this time last year. That's good news, but we're not finished. I think we can do better, and I intend to work with our partners in reducing violent crime in Montgomery. Specifically, here's what we've done thus far. Over the past 3 months, through Operation Triple Beam, Project Violent Crime Reduction, this partnership has made 173 felony arrests and seized 76 firearms. Even more specifically, these arrests were related to homicides, robberies, illegal narcotics, and sex crimes. 7 were related to homicides, 20 were related to robberies, and 7 were related to illegal narcotics, leaving the remaining 8 related to sex offenses. I want you all to know we're not finished.
I couldn't help but appreciate the fact that you quoted that statistic. Well, I've checked my sheet, and Mr. U.S. Attorney, it's 15.85% reduction. But more importantly, it's 74 less victims than we had a year ago. We're the recipient of all of this effort. I was delighted to hear Steve Marshall talk about it as an update, because just a couple of months ago we were here about safe neighborhoods, and now we're here because of another ongoing operation. Anytime the Montgomery Police Department can partner with law enforcement, whether it be local, whether it be state, or whether it be federal, we're a better agency. Scott Tatum, Scott, if you'd come up, Scott Tatum is here because it was his team and his force that partnered with all these other agencies. And our chief is not in the city. We've got our director of public safety, also our deputy chief. But it was Scott that put the group together to go out and get as Jesse says, the worst of the worst. But I'll also tell you that in getting the worst of the worst and some of the numbers that you've heard, for Montgomery and Montgomery citizens, those numbers are even better. You heard previously of 173. We've got 386 arrests that were made because of things that happened during the federal side of the equation. They're not federal, they're us. We've gotten 116 weapons off the street. That's a good day's work when you take 3 months and commit yourself to the partnership that each and every one of those that have spoken before me has articulated. And Scott, we know that you have a charge. This will not be the only time that he's involved in these operations, because we are committed to continue to drive the numbers down. And as we talk about the percentages, we always think about the fact that it's less victims than we had the year before. And when we get to 0, we'll have achieved success. So thank you for the work that all of these in this room have done. We could not have done it without them, and I hope they would say that they could not have done it without us. Well, thank you.